Hey guys, what's up? It's Alex, back with the next part of our Ravenlock Let's Play. So I left off last episode not knowing how to wake the Hydra. I was running around the area here, and if you remember those like shocky flower things that I couldn't pick up previously, I could now. They're called clove jolts. So I guess that, and then it looks like that's how we're waking the Hydra up by picking up these things. So, yeah. So there should be 5 in this zone that I need to find, that I need to locate. Know where they are exactly. A little sneaky path. I learned my lesson from the cinders that there are little sneaky paths all over the place that I should look for. Anything further back? Because I think there are 2 more up closer to him. Nope, this is the end of it. So I think there are 2 more up closer to him, so we'll go grab those. And then I think we fight him. I should be aggressively over-leveled because we got the second relic and we fought that guy off pretty easily. So assuming he doesn't scale and he's like has a set health and damage and all that, we should genuinely, this should be a cakewalk. All right, let's wake him up. No time like the present. Let's see if this works. I just used thunder. Pardon my manners. I am Amon the Serpent. Thank you for awakening me. No problem. I'm Ravenlock. It looks like you were in a bad dream. That may be an understatement. I have been plagued with nightmares ever since I met the Queen. It's as if she cursed me, unleashing a deadly shadow. What do you mean? Every night I battle a 3-headed Hydra in my nightmare. But I fear that soon I will not have the strength to fight, and I will be consumed by the darkness that lies within him. Will you help me, Ravenlock? The fate of the Mushroom Forest hangs on this battle between dark and light. I will. I've seen the suffering brought on by the Queen and her actions, and I'll gladly help you defeat... How did I know its name? How did I know its name? Hold on. He didn't say it. No one told me it. She knows it. Thorlaren the Hydra. I am grateful for your bravery. Gather the supplies that you need for battle and talk to me when you're ready. I'm freaking ready. Let's go. Are you ready for battle, Ravenlock? Yes. Oh. Where's the other heads? It is a Hydra after all. There they are. Okay. And a floating teacup. Oh, it is a dream, so I guess they get to do cool things that wouldn't normally happen in dreams. So not homing, they just lock at the time of their firing. We are smacking the poop out of him. Probably more damage just to hit him. Okay, we got hit. I think I can avoid healing once. Just thinking about, I think I can get hit one more time before I need to actually heal. Really just thinking about, you know, how many potions we have and how well they're going to be used and all that. See, I shielded. Oh wait, no, I didn't take damage. Okay, that isn't explained that well, so I still do see damage numbers when I get shielded. Maybe I just missed it early on when I shield, but it doesn't actually do damage. That's how much of my stamina bar is being removed. So maybe I'll start shielding more. I thought, oh wait, we now have to heal because we didn't get him there, and I'm not dying at the end of the fight just for my own stupid pride. Yeah, that was a cakewalk. We skipped this step, so when we came back to him, he was very easy. Unless that wasn't it, because there are 3 heads, so it would make sense if there were like 3 phases to the fight, right? The battle music's kind of lit, though. Ravenlock, you have my deepest gratitude, for you have defeated my nightmare. I can feel the darkness within me receding. You're welcome, Amon the Serpent. I'm glad that you're no longer troubled by the Queen's curse. Now I will bring you the sacred tree. Commune with it when you have taken your reward. So I'm noticing that they're missing some words right before, like special words, like in that last sentence he said, "Now I will bring you the sacred tree," but it should be, "I will bring you to the sacred tree." I've noticed that a lot, so I think it has to. I don't know if this game was translated, but it looks like it might have been. Just based on that, just you know, a slightly sloppy translation. Just making sure there's nothing. I don't really care about the jars. Just making sure there's nothing else here that I don't want to miss. And then Finn. Fantastic work, Ravenlock. You defeated Thorolon the Hydra, as I knew you would. Now that the Queen's power is weakened, you must seize this chance. When I wave my staff, a portal will open to the void. Only you, the Chosen One, can enter and claim a powerful relic that will unlock the way to the Queen's castle. Alright, thanks. Found a Thorolon heart. A Thorolon heart? It should be the Thorolon heart. Just saying. Just being a little grammar Nazi. Can I say Nazi on YouTube? Is that going to get my video flagged? Alright, and we need to get a relic from the greenhouse. But let me go place these first. Maybe placing them will push along the story a bit, and then I can figure out how to get that mirror working. Alright. That heart. Yeah, let's put it in. And we need one last heart from the greenhouse. Alright, what other quests can we go do as well? Is there anything else we can finish up? So, nope, it all has to do with the greenhouse at this point. Okay. Let's go check the caravan and see if the caravan has some stuff we can use. There's like a barrier when you first enter into a zone and you can't run forward sometimes. A magic bomb does a lot of damage. A poison bomb also does a lot of damage. Oh, and I can just get potions from here too. I don't have to go all the way back to the witch, but I was like going back there to upgrade my stuff. So I kind of want to take a poison bomb. Just like, that's a lot of damage that we could just do if needed, and I really don't have a use for the rest of my money. So that's just like, if we're in a real big bind, we can throw that bomb at something, and unless it's a boss, it's going to die, and if it is a boss, it's going to take like a big chunk of damage. And we have all but the magic bomb as well. So we have fire bombs and we've got ice bombs. We don't have magic bombs, but yeah. All right. So where do we get the sticky stuff? That is the question, isn't it? All right. Let me go back to the witch's place, see if I can upgrade my sword again, because I would have gotten more feathers from Thorolon. I actually don't know how we get those. I don't see them up. I don't see me like gaining them at any point. I don't notice it, but I could just be missing it. The mirror seems to be pulling me in. If you guys could let me know in the comments. I mean, I'm gonna record all of this game before I start putting episodes out, so it won't really matter for this one. But if you guys like this approach to the game, where especially games that don't have fully voiced characters, with me reading stuff out, did you like it? Did it help you pay attention to the story, or did it let you watch this game in a way you normally couldn't, where you were playing, you're playing a game on your main screen, you've got this on the second screen, so you can hear what's going on, you don't have to read everything. We're close to getting another sword upgrade, but we do not have enough yet. Okay, and we didn't find 5 more of these guys, right? Oh, we did. Cool. Oh, and now we get a magic bomb. Oh, look at that. Alrighty. So we got that. Alright. I really don't know where to get the sticky stuff. Upgrade materials, an acidic satch from the pitcher slob, but I don't know, what does it say upgrade materials? What do I upgrade with it? Got mirror shards, I've got the ticket, I've got a ring that I still don't know what the ring does, although we're going into a greenhouse and I could see plants being poisonous, maybe? All right. Well, am going to search around a little bit. If it takes more than like 5 or so minutes, I will, I'll probably just cut the video here, like right here at this mirror, and then I'll let you know where it was when I finally do find it. Because once again, you guys don't need to watch me search for 20 hours. All right, guys, I had to end up looking this one up. I searched all over the place, could not find hide nor hair of even a hint of something sticky. So I had to look it up, and it has this candle right here. We can use the candle wax to actually seal the mirror. So I feel bad when I can't like play the game naturally, but there's just some points where, like, how was I supposed to find that other than combing the entirety of the game, like, all the time, right? The directionals in this game are really bad. Thinking it might be better on console just for that movement, because then I've got like, you know, I can use the thumbstick, so I can really direct myself however I need. Whereas with PC, you are, you know, set to your cardinal directions: up, down, left, right. So I don't know. Maybe that's it. Still don't know what these pitcher sacks are for, but we're getting them. So. More of these guys just keep spawning? What the frick? These guys were not here before. Is it because I got the candle wax, so now they're spawning to try to stop me? When I can hit my abilities, they're nice. I just can't always hit them. I don't know how many of these pitcher sacks I need to grab, actually. But, like, we'll grab all we can, won't we? I am a loot goblin. Goblin that loot. Alright, let's get back to our mirror. It's an intriguing camera angle, this top-down, but once again, especially on PC, getting myself moving in the correct direction is just a little frustrating. I could use this wax seal on the mirror shards. It worked! Travel to the High Garden? Yes, ma'am. Oh, more baddies. Let me beat up the baddies. How about that? That dude's standing still. You know what that means. If you know, you know. It means fire attack. Got him. Oh, touch these. There's a plaque. The Garden of Woe. How ominous. That is rather ominous, won't lie. What do the other ones say? Are these owls being strangled by vines? Also do a little TikTok dance while this enemy comes at me in time. Nope, got hit. Always punished. What a grim statue. Okay, just some statues. And more of these red cactus guardy dudes that we mow through like a gardener. Probably shouldn't make gardening references while I'm near a greenhouse, should I? They probably get nervous. Are there spirits trapped inside these statues? What would make you think that? It looks like an owl, but not like one I've seen before. What would make you think there are spirits in there? She's gonna say the same thing about these. I'm just gonna go in. The entrance is locked. I should look for a way in. Hope I don't get nightmares. Is this some sort of mutation? You have a way in? Oh, it's a puzzle. What? Bear and a mouse with a corresponding number of... Bear, mouse, owl, ram. Is that how many of each there are? Alright, so we got one owl, one ram. So 2 owls, 2 rams, 2 bears on these statues here. 2 owls, 2 bears, 2 rams. Did you guys see any rats? Alright. 6 owls, 2 bears, 4 rams. Did you guys see any rats? 2 bears, 4 rams, 6 owls, and I believe 0 rats. Of course. Monster ambush. Mega attack. Fuck you. If there is anyone out there who has a game they'd like to see me play, because you won't see this until I've completed this game. I'm not uploading anything until this full game's complete. If there's anyone out there who has a game they'd like me to play, anything under $15, and I'll probably just do it. If it's free, I'll definitely at least give it a shot. But I'm just curious. More pitcher sacks. Alright. Let me heal. Let me use up some of these small potions while we're here. Cool. Just because there's, I mean, it'd be more frustrating in an actual fight to do that. 6 owls, 4 rams. Okay, one more monster fight. Come get me. Come get me. Come get me. Table's turn, bitches. They thought they were getting me when they were getting got. Stab. Stab, 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 stab. What am I thinking of? It's a quote from something. Hold on, what is it? Oh, no, 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 the quote is snap, 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 snap. If you guys have never seen it, there is a series called A Play That Goes Wrong. It's a British theater troupe that puts on plays that intentionally, of course, go wrong in you know, the funniest of ways. There's one that Peter Pan goes wrong that I've maybe watched it 10 times at this point. It's freaking hilarious. You can probably find it on YouTube or with just a little searching on the internet. Very much worth your time. It's maybe less than an hour even. Just got some really funny moments in it. Jesus. The blue particles in this room are actually kind of blinding me. I apologize if you guys are... I apologize if anyone out there is epileptic, because you guys are definitely getting the short end of the stick on this one. Oh, my feathers are in the bottom right. I have literally never noticed the feathers get there until just now. Hello, Mr. Plant? This must be where Ernest the botanist is. There's an unwanted creature blocking the door. I should find a way to get in. Investigate the greenhouse. Okay, we can figure out how to... Oh yeah, this is definitely... This is what the poison ring's for. I'm gonna just take a guess that this is what it's for. Because, like, this is poison. I know games. I don't need someone to tell me that this is poison. Oh, is that a breaker box up in the air? Maybe that will switch the power back on. I should find a way to lower it. Maybe this lever. There's a lever here. Yeah, let's pull the lever. That's one of those things where, like, what is truly the purpose of that? Just have the breaker box be here. Like, the lever's right there. May as well just put the breaker box at level. It worked. The power's back on. Cool. What's in here? It looks like some sort of experimental creature. Alright, the power's on. There was one other direction to go, though, so let's check the other direction. And maybe the power plus whatever else will kill that thing? There's a slot to place a sundew bulb. Where did I get a sundew bulb? Okay. Is there another slot here? Oh, alright, we have pitcher sacks. When did we get a sundew bulb? Guys, do you remember getting a sundew bulb? Alright. Extract chemical compound. Okay. For what, though? I truly don't remember having a sundew bulb. An acid bomb, an explosive cocktail of acidic components, deals 500 damage. Oh, okay. Throw that acid bomb on the door. A lot of experiments going on here. They all do seem to be revolving around plants, but these plants seem to be pretty sentient. die? I feel kind of bad for him. Like, you could have... There's a lot of poisonous gas in here. I feel faint. I feel like they could have had a moment where they maybe talked to that person and realized he's a bad guy. That way I don't feel so bad about just murdering him straight up. Hello? Ernest the botanist. Give me a second. Just gotta think of the right voice for him. Ah, the power is back on again. The energy tends to fluctuate a lot in here, but now I'll be reunited with my wife in no time. Hello, are you Ernest the botanist? And where's your wife? Can you not see that I'm in the final stages of reviving her? Oh, my love, it won't be long now. Hey, if you help me out, this process will go a lot faster. What should I do? Go over to the other console and dial in the precise numbers. Alright, what are the numbers? You'll find them in my notes on the balcony. Alright, so we need to go to the balcony, get some notes. I don't even know what's what here. I mean, a balcony's usually higher up, so up the stairs. Maximum restorative efforts occur when applied for 18 seconds. Alright, 18 seconds. I'm just memorizing numbers at this point. In-tank carbon dioxide levels maintained at 81% is ideal. Duration of exposure must be precisely 108 minutes. The cryostat temperature is negative 18 degrees for compound merging. 180 volts is the intensity for optimum results. Alright. 180 volts, negative 18, 108 minutes, something. Something? Hold on. We got this. It'll come back to me when we're doing it. It'll come back to me. Use the console. Volts. 180. And we'll go with temperature, negative 18, right? Is that all I need? I didn't need to learn the other stuff? Are all the numbers dialed in? I gave him a British accent now. Makes sense. It's not, British people are smart. Hold on. Some British people are smart. The accent makes them sound smarter than they are. Let's just leave it there. Yes. All right, activating in. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna go back to the regular accent. I don't want to do a British accent. That feels not right. It feels wrong. I'm not British. It feels like doing an accent of any kind is rude. I will do a southern accent, though, because I'm American, and that's my goddamn right. Well, we do no damage to her. Ow. Okay. Alright, hold on. Not what I wanted. Hold on. Not small. What do you mean no available targets? Right. Poison bomb. Yeah. Dust damage. No. No. I don't like this lady. Yeah, once again, the camera angle is proving to be one of my least favorite parts about some of these fights. Like, I can only see part of her, so I can't usually tell what attack they're doing until it's, like, too late. It's just a little frustrating is all. It's just hard to fight accurately when you don't know what your opponent's about to do. Which would make sense if it was part of the mechanic of the fight, like they're invisible or they go somewhere off screen to attack us with random things, but it's not. It's just a camera angle that I can't seem to change. Watch there be a way to change the camera angle, and I just never figured out what it is. Maybe it would be in the controls, I can go look it up. Alright, that fight was rough. A little rougher than I expected. Did I also just kill his wife? Wasn't he bringing his wife back, and now I just murdered her? Is he escaping from me? Does he think I'm a rabid murderer now? 1 coin? This guy's poor. I keep at least 4 coins in all of my pots at home. That's all I'm saying. Finn is here. Is he going to open a door to my 3rd thing? There's a chest. Give me that chest. A flower crown. You know what? I can be putting on hats. I've still got this stupid mask on. Yeah, the flower crown. Oh, wait. There's an achievement to put on different hats. Hold on. They put on all of them. But we're putting the flower crown back on. Because it looks cool. This is so confusing. How could my calculations be wrong? And my wife, she must be brought back. I need another specimen to start over. Hey, will you be my human specimen? No thank you. Like her anyway. Okay. Sorry. Hey, Ravenlock. Great work on defeating the Floral Esmeralda. Well, you should know the deal by now. Gather all you need and head on into the teleporter. With the Queen's power weakened, you can claim the last relic in the void. Got it. Great. See you on the other side. Alrighty. Seriously, if there's an animated version of this wallpaper that someone could link to me, that would be awesome. This is very pretty. I like it. I would use it all the time. I've actually never had an animated wallpaper before. I think it's a cool idea. The one I have right now isn't all that weird. It's actually really, really cool, but I've used it for like 3 years now, so it's probably time to start, getting a different one. All right. That is all the relics. So, before we go to the castle, I would like to take just a moment and go level up my sword, grab potions, whatever else, because I don't know what happens once we go in there. I don't know what kind of like respite we're gonna get at times, so I'd like to just make sure I'm all potted up before we go in. I mean, I doubt they're gonna, prevent me from doing, getting basic necessities, but still. Let's grab a couple of those. Is 6 of them enough? I only have 1 large one. I should probably just go up to 10. That seems like a pretty solid number. And then he... Oh, it's just 20,000 perpetually from now on for each level? Okay. Alright. Off we go to the castle. No, wrong one. Whoops. Whoopsie doopsies. Victorian house. Cool. Well, this game picked up real fast. I think we went from, like, the first 3 episodes, we didn't get a relic. We didn't really, figure out, like, just not a lot was happening other than, like, a couple boss fights. And now in 2 episodes, we've picked up all of the relics, and we're about to head into the castle. Things just sped up really quickly. All right. And that's where we're going to end the episode. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, if you could like, comment, subscribe, just interact with my video in any way that you can to let me rise up the YouTube algorithm. I'd really appreciate it. Otherwise, until next time, see ya.